Hi there, welcome to Incubator and Accelerator, two components of our entrepreneurship program here at District 303. I'm Keith Glavan, I'm the instructor for the program, and I'm very excited about the year. So I want to just share a few things about myself and then about the program, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm in my 19th year here at St. Charles East. Besides Incubator Accelerator, this semester I teach Introduction to Business and Leadership and Management. I've taught just about all business courses here throughout the course of my career. I'm also the lead teacher for business education, which is our equivalent to department chairs. I also have two clubs this year. I have Ping Pong Club and Skills USA. Skills USA is an organization that focuses on preparing students for leadership in the world of work. There's an entrepreneurship component to it, so I want to encourage students to get involved with the club. I want to jump into a video that I didn't make, but I can't explain the program any better than this does. So let's take a look at that and then we'll talk a little bit more and we'll wrap it up. So thanks a lot for being here.
There was a class in the high school where kids could actually start a business. And what if the class wasn't even taught in a traditional classroom, but in a business setting? And what if, as kids wanted funding, we could provide that?
Business Incubator class is for entrepreneurs. It's all based on creating, developing, validating, and implementing a product. And if they're lucky enough, they can have a sustainable product.
At the beginning of the year, they get put into groups and they start coming up with different ideas or different business opportunities. Once they have their idea, they get put with a mentor that's going to help them in this learning process. At the end of the year, they're present to a board of investors on their idea, very similar to Shark Tank. And hopefully if they get funded, that's when they get to start their business.
Being able to think of a problem and then develop a strategy to solve it and then execute on that strategy will be universally applicable.
I'm going to solve your problem.
Thankfully, we have a solution. We're taking something that can be difficult and making it something easy, something anyone can do.
As soon as we heard that, we knew we wanted to be in that business.
Our solution is CleanGuard.
That's why we created the hoodie. That's where Hothead comes in.
That's where the cherries come.
I decided to take this class because it's more like realistic in what you'd actually do in business, and I like it a lot more.
It's a lot of life experience and knowledge that you're gaining from other teachers and mentors and coaches. Not only you're not just learning out of books and things like that, you're actually going out and getting this real life experience and you're applying it to this idea that you built, which I think is how learning should be, and then it's the way that we did it and it's continued to let us succeed.
Every day I have to go out of my comfort zone, and working with my great group it's a fun class. I look forward to this class every day. It's different than any other class. It always makes me think outside the box.
Are entrepreneurs born, or are they made? When you have an idea, you have a choice. I mean, you could play it safe or say maybe someday, or you can make it a reality. Students like this around the country, see, they're going to discover this power of taking an idea and making it a reality. You know, that's not only going to change their, preparedness for this new entrepreneurial world, that could change their life.
Okay, let's jump into a few more things. Let's talk about the difference between Accelerator and Incubator. So Incubator is the first year of the program, and Accelerator are for the teams that return, the teams that got funded last year. And we were fortunate that we had some teams get funded with anywhere between $2,000 and $5,000 to move their business idea forward. But for the remainder of this, I want to treat it the same, because in this program, with these concepts, we're using these concepts over and over. So the Accelerator students are going to be utilizing some of these same components that I'm about to tell you about. So I wasn't going to separate these two because they're really interrelated and they're just a continuation from one to the other. But with both of these classes, this type of entrepreneurship education is not business as usual. It's not students sitting and getting. It's them doing and taking risks and putting themselves out there. So once they make that mind shift, things go a lot smoother. So along those lines, I just wanted to point out something quickly in the syllabus. that is definitely a shift in thinking, and that's with grading and evaluation. We treat it more like a workplace evaluation. And the components and standards and skills that we're looking at that make up the grade, our students' communication and professionalism, the content that we learn, how they apply it and reflect on their learning, and a big important thing, time management and progress. Are they moving the ball forward day by day? Some of the startup tools. This is part of Lean Startup, which is what our program is built upon. Instead of having a big long business plan, we have a business model canvas, a one-page overview of the business that we're continually checking, testing, and changing. At some point, students are going to create a minimum viable product, which they'll get in the hands of customers and get feedback. So it's a lot of iteration, meaning that we make some assumptions and then we test those assumptions and we make changes to the business model canvas. We do a lot of pitches throughout the year, and that's a big part of our program. An awesome thing about this program is the teaching team. So besides me as a teacher, we have mentors. Each team is assigned a mentor from the community, and we are so fortunate to have phenomenal mentors in the program. We also have coaches come in that are experts in subject matter to teach the kids. And a board of directors or advisors, these are people that come in periodically to listen to pitches and to give feedback. A little curriculum overview. We're in that first unit where we're uncovering problems and starting to think about possible solutions. And we're learning about what it is to be an entrepreneur. Wanted to show pitch night at the end of the year. It looks like we're going to have a live pitch night, which will be very nice. Welcome back to being live. Here's some pictures of our past successes with teams that we had on pitch night. So I'm really looking forward to our teams being up on the big stage this year for pitch night. So how can you help? If you know of anybody that wants to volunteer as a coach or a mentor, or if you want to volunteer, I'd be happy to have you. Sponsorship money, if you have any ideas about fundraising, because at the end of the year, we want to be able to fund new projects. So we're always looking for money in that regard. And then support your student, help them with ideas, ask them a lot of questions, encourage them to step outside their comfort zone and actually talk to people and dig in. And you could join Google Classroom if you'd like to see kind of where we are and what we're doing. So that's it for me. That went kind of long, but it's a big program to explain, and I'm very excited about it. So touch base anytime throughout the year. I look forward to talking to you soon. I'm hoping that we could have some kind of a little kickoff event of some kind. But in the meantime, I hope you reach out, and I hope to talk to you soon. Thank you.